Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and today I'm doing your weekly readings for the week starting August 10th, 2015. This reading is for Aries. First I'd like to say thank you for all the support you've given me with all your likes and shares, and thank you for your subscriptions, and definitely thank you for your comments and for everyone who's had readings with me and has given me the chance to counsel them. I appreciate that very, very much. Okay, on to the reading. Aries, on Monday, you have the Knight of Swords coupled with Belvedere. To me, what this means is you are acting on something you've lost your patience with. There's something you've been waiting on for a while, and you've been okay and waiting, and now on Monday you've just lost your patience. You're going for it. You're charging in. It could be that on Monday you receive news about the thing you're waiting on. I don't really feel it's a person as much as I do a project or your job, something related to your job. Although for some of you, for very few of you, it will be love, someone you're interested in, and it's like you have been patiently waiting for them to make up their mind, and now you've lost your patience and you need to act. And you receive some news either this weekend or early Monday. You receive some news about this situation, personal, project or job related. You receive news about this situation, and it makes you take action. It makes you forget about your patience and forget about just waiting. You just charge through. Now, the warning with the Knight of Swords is he is doing just that. He's charging through. He hasn't thought everything through yet. He doesn't have the plan in place. He doesn't have the details in place. He just wants to get it done. He just wants to go for it. For others, I'm hearing this is swift action with something that has been in the works for a while. It's coming in, and you're taking swift action because of it. It's something that may have possibly been delayed for you in the past. Now it's coming in and it's moving very quickly, and you have to think quick. I'm getting that you have to think quick. You have to be quick on your feet so you don't miss the opportunity. And for others, this is advice. The cards are advising you to keep waiting a bit longer. Don't charge through just yet. And the situation depends on your particular situation. Which one of the interpretations it is depends on your particular situation. And for others, this could be an air sign you're dealing with on Monday, who's very, very impatient. And he just does something rash on Monday, and you have to fix it. On Tuesday, you have the Queen of Cups coupled with Disperato per gelosia. Now, to me, Tuesday is a very emotional day. Tuesday is a day where you could easily lose your head. For some, this is around children. It's either your children are making you very emotional, or you feel like you desperately want a child for yourself. This could be for some of you who've been trying to get pregnant and are feeling overwhelmed and are feeling like you're ready to give up. For others, you are the Queen of Cups and you're cancelling them and you're comforting them because they're out of sorts. Could be a man in your life who's more emotional than usual on Tuesday and you're comforting them. Could be your spouse, it could be a family member, a friend. For others, this is, for most of you, it's a woman. For a few of you, it's a man who's being very, very emotional, and they're really eating away at your patience because they're being very emotional, they're being irrational, they're too much in their feelings, whatever you say hurts them, and you're just not sure what to do with this person on Tuesday. For those of you who are dealing with this person, the advice is you can't really help them when they're like this. You can't really talk to them because they're not rational, they're too much in their feelings, and so whatever you say to try to reason with them will just make it worse because they'll feel it rather than interpret it mentally, and so you'll just make things worse. So just take a step back. Another thing is, don't take anything personally. If they say things that you may take offense with, just remember they're not being, they don't have their head on straight that particular day. So don't take it personally. They'll calm down in a few days. And for others of you, I'm hearing this is, you have to be mothering and comforting and caring towards one of your children who's going astray a bit on Tuesday. It could be they have a problem with drugs, or a problem with drinking, or smoking, or some kind of addiction that just makes them be out of it, and you just need to look after them and watch over them and make sure they're all right on Tuesday. Wednesday, you have the Three of Swords with the Ladro. For some of you, this is a continuation of Monday, Tuesday. And you're heartbroken that you have to go through this situation, that you have to see this person you care for very much being that out of sorts, that sick. For others, this is in a love relationship, it's in a love sense, where someone actually comes in and breaks your heart. So be careful about that. For some of you, this is a person who gives you the wrong impression, gives you the impression that they do care for you, and in reality they're after something else. And so once they get what they want, basically on Wednesday, they leave and they break your heart. They leave you behind, they leave your broken heart behind, and they just go. For others of you, this is someone coming in to change something in your life, to change your emotional life, because they're coming in to heal your broken heart. That's what I'm getting for some of you on Wednesday. And for those of you who are dealing with this person coming in to heal you or to help you, the advice is to let them come in and take those swords out of your heart. And for others, this is related to the Knight of Swords on Monday, because again, it's a swords card. So the Knight of Swords charging in on Monday, for those of you who have to fix what they did, they leave you heartbroken because they made such a big mess of things. And it's either they don't even realize or they don't care. And you have to deal with it all and fix it. And for others of you, on Wednesday, you're remembering something that happened last week that made you very sad, that affected you very badly emotionally, that changed your plans. Something unfortunate happened last week that changed the plans you had for this week or the following weeks, and this makes you very sad. On Thursday, you have the Strength card with Constance. Okay, so on Thursday, you are recovering from your broken heart. On Thursday, you're making a conscious decision to stand firm on the ground, to stand on your own 2 feet and conquer whatever fears, whatever pain you were caused. On Thursday, you make a conscious decision that you're not going to let that just keep you heartbroken anymore. For others of you, this is, you're dealing with a Leo person on Thursday, and they're being very bold. For some of you, this is a family member, and because of their impulsiveness, they're about to make a mistake, and so you're intervening to try to temper them, to try to calm them down and ground them so they don't do something rash and make a very big mistake. For a few of you, this is in a love sense. This could be your current partner, or someone coming in. It could be another fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. And this person coming in, or this person who could be your existing partner, is someone who you turn to for support, and someone who calms you, someone who their influence and their kindness makes you more grounded rather than fiery. For others of you, this could be an earth sign, and they're making you grounded. They're not letting you run wild with your impulsiveness and your passion and your short temper. But for most of you, Thursday is a day where you find your inner strength, where you remember that you are a strong person and things around you only affect you in as much as you let them. And so it's a complete shift in attitude on Thursday. And you're feeling a lot more confident, and you're not afraid anymore of whatever comes your way. You know you'll be okay. You know you can handle it. On Friday, you have the Six of Swords coupled with the Dona Maritata, married lady. Okay, so on Friday again, you take your newfound strength and you move away. You will actually move away. For some of you, it's physically moving away from a bad situation or a bad influence in your life. For others, it is mentally and emotionally detaching from a bad situation or a bad person in your life. For others of you, you are visiting your family and you're seeking comfort in the arms of your family, of your mother, could be, or a sister, or a very, very close friend. But for most of you, it's family. You're retreating to your family home for some of you. But you're leaving all this hurt behind from the beginning of the week. You're leaving it behind and you're moving towards calmer waters. You're moving away from this tumultuous water to calm waters. And you have support. There's someone there supporting you. So it could be that your support is your family or your friend. Excuse me. For others of you, you're simply traveling. You're simply visiting your family or a friend, and you're not particularly just running away from someone. But for most of you, you are leaving this pain behind, and then some of you are just visiting and traveling, and for some of you, this is a relaxation trip. You and friends or someone you care about are taking a trip together on Friday. Okay, Saturday you have the 4 coins with the Vedovo card. Now this ties into the people who've been dealing with the pain at the beginning of the week and then finding your strength and then moving away from the pain, because now you're being a lot more careful with where you put your heart, who you give your heart to. You are looking at your past, at what you left behind, and now you're holding on to what you have left. You're holding on to it and making sure that you give your heart to the right person, or that you open up to the right person, or that you trust the right person, even to talk about everything that's happened. But this is the card of, the cards are showing someone who's lost something and now is holding on to what remains. Doesn't want to lose that too. So basically on Saturday, you're very, very careful with your resources. Emotional, financial, mental. You're being very, very prudent on where you spend your resources. All sorts of resources. And on Sunday, you have the Three of Wands with Sospiri. So on Sunday, everything you've gone through during the week pays off, basically. On Sunday, you turning your back on all that pain and all that hurt pays off. You made the decision to turn your back on it. You're protected, you have your red cape on, you have your green cape on, suggesting well-being. You're thinking clearly now. You've made decisions and now they're starting to pay off. Now you start to see the first buds of the fruit that's about to come from your decisions. The ships are coming in. Your ships are coming in. See? On Sunday. For others of you, this is simply very good news about a job you're waiting to hear on, a project you're waiting to hear on. Your finances are getting better. Your reputation's getting better. As in, you're getting a lot more credit for your work. Offers are coming into you for work. And this again could be your job, or it could be personal projects that you do. But you're definitely starting, you've got that ship coming in, and then you have tiny, tiny ships in this card as well. So definitely something coming into you. Your ships are coming in, you're being rewarded for your hard work, and it's just the beginning. And for others, someone is coming into you from overseas. It could be a family member or a partner. And for others, you're about to start something new with a person who could be of a different culture than you, or someone from overseas, or a different land. Your spiritual advice or general advice for the week is 9 of Ariel. And it says, your dreams are fulfilled, hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. So again, hard work paying off. And your dreams are fulfilled. You are receiving everything you were hoping to receive, everything you worked hard for. It's coming into you. And again, she's on a horse and it's charging ahead. So it could all be linked to something that you do on Monday. Or it could be the entire week tying in, where you are moving forwards from past pain or past patterns, for some of you, or past mistakes. You're leaving that behind. You found your strength, you've learned your lessons, and now you're charging on. Your love advice, you have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. For those of you who are coupled, you or your spouse, it could be you have a gambling addiction or a drinking addiction, any kind of addiction that either you or your spouse have that comes to the light this week, and you have to deal with it together. For others, this is those of you who are involved in on again, off again type relationships where you simply, you know that's bad for you, but you can't get yourself to move away from it. So take the advice and leave it behind, because there's a lot better things coming in. And for some of you who are single, I'm getting you are so set or so stuck on a certain type of partner that you think you should have, that nothing else is happening in your love life because you're not allowing anything else to come in, because it's not that particular very, very specific thing you're looking at. So you're just missing the opportunities around you. And there's a Leo in there, or a fire sign, but particularly a Leo. Could be this Leo person that you're counseling on Thursday, or that they need your help on Thursday. It could be that you decide to walk away from them, but then they need you, or you feel like they need you, or they tell you they need you and they keep you stuck there. But I'm hearing it's empty promises. So no matter what they say that they're going to change or that they're going to do, it's empty promises. So bear that in mind. Alright, Aries, so that is your week. Thank you again for all your support. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. I love hearing from you. And let me know how the cards play out in your life. Try to have a good week. I'll see you again next week. Thank you and take care.